The 1970s were a golden age for toys, with many fun items that sparked creativity and excitement in children. These toys created lasting memories and continue to bring a sense of nostalgia to those who grew up during this vibrant decade. Today, we take a look at 10 iconic toys from the 1970s that shaped childhood. Stretch Armstrong was a popular action figure released in 1976 by Kenner. This unique toy was made of latex rubber and filled with gel, allowing it to stretch up to 4 times its original size. Kids could pull, twist, and tie him in knots, and he would always return to his original shape. The idea for Stretch Armstrong came from a desire to create a durable toy that could withstand rough play. In the 1970s, he became a staple in many households, known for his resilience and flexibility. The gel inside Stretch Armstrong was made from a corn syrup, which gave him stretchy properties. The toy's popularity led to various attempts to revive and reproduce it over the years. The Atari 2600, released in 1977, was one of the first successful home video game consoles. It allowed people to play video games on their televisions using cartridges, which was a new idea at the time. The system came with 2 joystick controllers and a game called Combat. Many popular games were released over the years, like Space Invaders and Pac-Man. The console was originally called the Atari VCS, which stands for Video Computer System, but the new game was changed to Atari 2600 in 1982. The system helped start the video game industry and made gaming a popular hobby. By the end of the 1970s, millions of Atari 2600 consoles had been sold. The NERF ball was introduced in 1970 by Parker Brothers and quickly became a popular toy for children. Made from a soft, foam-like material, the NERF ball was designed to be safely thrown indoors without causing damage or injury. Its name, NERF, stands for Non-Expanding Recreational Foam, highlighting its unique, squishy texture. The first NERF ball was marketed as the world's first indoor ball. Throughout the 1970s, NERF expanded its product line to include footballs and other sports balls, promoting active play. The colorful design and safe nature of NERF balls made them a staple for indoor and outdoor play during this decade. By 1979, over 4 million NERF balls had been sold, cementing its place in toy history. The Big Wheel, introduced by Louis Marks and Company in 1969, became one of the most popular toys of the 1970s. Its unique design featured a large front wheel, which provided stability and an exciting riding experience for young children. Made of plastic, the Big Wheel was not only affordable, but also durable, making it a favorite among parents. The low-to-the-ground design gave kids a sense of speed and control, which was different from traditional tricycles. By the mid-1970s, the Big Wheel had become a staple in many households across America. Its popularity even led to various TV commercials and appearances in pop culture. The Big Wheel was so beloved that it was inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 2009. In 1975, the Pet Rock became a surprising and quirky toy craze in the United States. Invented by Gary Dahl, it was simply a smooth rock sold as a pet in a small cardboard box, complete with breathing holes and straw. Dahl's idea came from a joke about the hassle-free nature of a rock as a pet, needing no feeding, walking, or grooming. The Pet Rock was marketed as the perfect pet for people who didn't want the responsibility of caring for a real animal. Each rock came with a humorous manual on how to care for it, adding to the novelty. Despite being just a rock, the Pet Rock sold over 1.5 million units within a few months, making Dahl a millionaire. The fad was so short-lived that it was declared dead by February 1976. Baby Alive was first introduced by Kenner in 1973 and quickly became one of the most popular dolls of the 1970s. This innovative toy could eat, drink, and wet its diaper, mimicking the behaviors of a real baby. It came with special food packets and a bottle for feeding, providing a realistic, nurturing experience for children. The doll's mouth moved when it was fed, adding to the lifelike interaction. Baby Alive helped children develop a sense of responsibility and caregiving. Over the decade, the doll saw various updates, including different hair colors and outfits. Baby Alive was one of the first dolls to incorporate electronic features, paving the way for more interactive toys in the future. Evel Knievel toys became a sensation in the 1970s, inspired by the daredevil stunts of Evel Knievel himself. The most popular toy was the Evel Knievel Stunt Cycle, a wind-up motorcycle that performed amazing jumps and tricks. Kids could launch the toy off ramps and watch it soar through the air, imitating Knievel's famous stunts. These toys were made by the Ideal Toy Company and quickly became a must-have for children. The Evel Knievel action figure was another hit, featuring a posable figure dressed in a white jumpsuit with red, white, and blue accents. These toys captured the thrill and excitement of Knievel's death-defying performances. The Evel Knievel Stunt Cycle sold over $125 million worth of toys during the 1970s. Shrinky Dinks was a popular craft toy introduced in 1973. Created by Betty Morris and Kate Bloomberg, these toys allowed children to create plastic art by coloring sheets of polystyrene. Once colored, the sheets were cut out and heated in an oven, causing them to shrink and thicken while maintaining the original design. This process fascinated kids and sparked creativity as they could make keychains, jewelry, and various decorative items. Shrinky Dinks were often used in classrooms and homes, promoting both artistic skills and scientific curiosity. Shrinky Dinks were initially sold at a school fair in Brookfield, Wisconsin, before becoming a nationwide phenomenon. Simon, invented by Ralph Baer and Howard Morrison, was released by Milton Bradley in 1978. This electronic memory game became an instant hit among children and adults. The game featured a circular device with 4 colored buttons that lit up and played musical tones. Players had to repeat increasingly complex sequences of lights and sounds by pressing the buttons in the correct order. Simon was praised for its simple yet challenging gameplay, which tested memory and concentration. It quickly became a popular party game and a must-have item for kids. Simon was inspired by an early arcade game called Touch Me, but Simon's improved design and sound made it far more successful. Weebles, introduced by Hasbro in 1971, became a beloved toy for young children during the 1970s. These egg-shaped figurines had a unique design that allowed them to wobble but never fall down, thanks to a weighted bottom. The original Weebles came in sets featuring family members and pets, making them perfect for imaginative play. Their durable plastic construction made them safe for toddlers to handle and nearly impossible to break. The slogan, "Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down," became a catchy and memorable tagline. Throughout the decade, various playsets, including a treehouse and a haunted house, expanded the Weebles world. By 1978, over 25 different Weeble characters had been produced, showcasing their popularity. So, what toy from the 1970s was your favorite? Drop a comment down below to tell us all about the toys you remember playing with.